What do you know about horse racing?
Not a thing.
Neither do I. There he is.
Johnson from Skase. Target 2 approaching.
Yep, got him.
Looks like he's heading for target 1. All units, stand by. Go on, go on. Let him do the business, wait for it.
All units, go, go, go!
Police! Out! Now! Come here, you! Now stay there!
D.I. Johnson, all nick. Give me that. Well done.
It's gone like clockwork, Gov. No casualties. Well, not on our side, anyway.
Well done, Sally. I'll let the Chief Super know.
Hey, you go easy on me, brother.
Shut it.
You say nothing, Billy!
Hello.
He's from Leeds, Gov. According to his driving licence, his name is Kenneth Glover, aged 40.
Right.
We'll give your local nickering, Mr. Glover. See what they can tell us.
Oh, there's got to be $2,000 in here minimum.
Great.
See, they can mess with the county mounties, but they tried it too close to home this time. Well done, Danny. You did good.
Well, there's a problem. Well, it's not a problem exactly, but none of these characters are Titch Lineker.
Oh, really?
There, chateau bottled and sunny all nicked.
Pierce deserves a mention. He's had this on the boiler for weeks, apparently. Information received.
No more highwaymen on the Dover Road, then?
No, sir. And according to Pierce's man, all the hijacks are down to the same team. And they'll be out of action for a while now.
Good. Sounds like one for the area press office to me.
Well, I'd hold your horses on that one, sir. At least until they're charged.
I mean, if someone's made a right cock up.
Tea Club, Sarge. £4. It's a fortnight.
You're taking a liberty!
So what's happening here, then?
Booze hijacks. CID got the Bennett brothers and the buyer banged to rights. Good result.
So, what now, Sarge?
Well, the DI wants us to use a warrant since we got it, so turn Titch Lineker's place over.
Yeah, but if he wasn't at the changeover, then he's rumbled us, hasn't he?
Who knows? Give him a tag anyway.
Do you really think he'd work with cowboys like these?
I doubt it, but you might get some evidence on the Kent heist. Go on, and take Tosh with you.
Come on, get me out of here!
Shut it in there!
Oh, Steve.
Nice one, eh?
Yeah, great. But why wasn't I in on it?
We weren't here, were you? Look, I got a message through. Some character telling me that the changeover was happening today. So I have to make this snap decision, don't I? I told the DI and we went for it. Sorry.
Did he say who he was?
No.
Did he mention me?
No.
Look, Sarge, I've been feeding you information on these jobs for weeks. I've told you what, I've told you where.
Yeah, well, you got the who wrong, didn't you? I mean, where was Titch Lineker? I've gone in there mob-handed and ended up with the Bennett brothers. How's that make me look?
Well, you got 3 bodies, didn't you?
Look, whoever your snout is, he got it wrong. I don't know what you're paying him, but it's too much. He's had you over. Watch him.
I paid him nothing.
Yeah, well, there's a lesson for you there, Steve. Next time an experienced officer offers to co-run an informant with you, jump at the chance, OK?
I'm saying nothing.
According to your driving licence, you're Kenneth Glover and you live in Chapeltown, Leeds. Mr. Glover, you were caught buying a van load of wine that had been hijacked on its way back from Dover.
No, I was caught sitting in a van.
Oh, you're a philanthropist, are you, Mr. Glover? You gave £2,000 to Mr. Bennett.
Wrong again. He grabbed it and ran when you attacked us.
Why did you get into the van, Mr. Glover? Why that van in particular? You're a friend of the Bennetts, are you?
I'm saying nothing.
Oh, you should have known better, shouldn't you?
I will do next time.
You got nothing better to do?
Sarge. What's wrong with him?
It's the booze hijack, Sarge. Steve volunteered a lot of information to DS Pierce on the promise of a joint operation. But when the final piece of the jigsaw came through, Pierce steams in, gets all the credit. He's the new DI's golden boy, and Steve's left out in the cold.
Well, why didn't he tell me?
We know what he's like, Sarge.
You should have more sense.
That's it then, is it, Sarge?
We'll see.
What, you took a job without knowing who it was for? Come off it. That's daft.
Yeah, well, we are daft, aren't we? Ask anyone.
No, but you think we are, and you're wrong.
Look, it happens all the time. We're a cab firm. Someone rings us. They say, take a vehicle from A to B, the key's in the dash with the money. This one was parked down in Catford.
Yeah, full of booze.
Well, we thought it was going to be empty, just another van going back up north.
Why didn't Glover drive it from Catford himself?
Well, he's a turnip, isn't he? Comes from north of Watford. He'd get lost.
Look, this is the 4th van load of booze that's been hit on a Dover road in a month. All the same modus.
Yeah? What's a modus?
You hijack the van and then you sell the booze onto Glover.
Don't be silly, that's illegal. I took off because I thought I was being mugged and I didn't want the crooks to get Mr. Glover's money.
Oh, very public-spirited of you.
That's the way I am. Ask me mum.
Don't worry, I intend to.
For the last time, Mr. Lineker, are you in?
Keep to me. Just keep well back.
I risked my limbs giving you that information. What have I had back? You've bought one flaming carburettor off me.
Racker, you told me Tix Lineker was doing these hijacks. What's going on?
That's what I heard. You got the baddies, didn't you?
I didn't get anything. Did you ring CID this morning?
No, mate. You know I only talk to you, don't I?
Well, these jobs aren't going to stop with the Bennetts locked up, are they? They couldn't organise this.
Well, I can't understand it. Maybe they're working for Lineker.
Well, you tell me. You're the one that's meant to know.
What's he after?
Don't worry about him. Worry about me. Look, Racker, all the information you've given me up to now is worth nothing now we got this wrong. We're not credible. I need something concrete.
Well, is there any money in it, mate? That's the bottom line. I'm skinned. OK. All right. There's a whisper going around. Just a sniff. But I might get to know something. But I'm not a charity, you know.
OK. I'll see what I can do.
Right, then. I'll get my ear to the ground.
You do that.
Lineker isn't here, which is no surprise. And there's nothing to link him with any of the hijacks either.
Right, come back in. One of you can go with DS Pierce to the Bennetts.
Afternoon. Afternoon.
Danny, you got a minute?
Well, it really will have to be a minute, Bob. I'm up to here. What's the problem?
I've heard a whisper that Steve Loxton's been left out of a good arrest after doing the work.
I haven't got time for this.
It isn't true, then?
He put up information, but not all the information. I said he could be in on it if I could swing it, but I couldn't. It happened too quick. What?
This is out of order, Danny, and you know it.
Hey, Bob, we got the villains banged up. The home team won. What is the problem?
Mention Steve's input, will you?
What input? He got it wrong. Running an informant is an art, Bob. You know that. Loxton got stitched. I offered to make it official a month ago, but he wouldn't have it. Wouldn't trust me or something.
Can't think why.
Yes, that's the one. Yes, that's all mine. Can I take it now?
No, it has to be photographed first, but I'll fix it. It won't take long. If you could give me some details while we're waiting.
Well, I didn't see very much. Some old banger bumps me up the back. I get out to check the damage and wham 'em down. Oh, that's it.
Car that rammed you, had you seen it before? The ferry terminal service station, maybe?
I never stopped.
He probably followed you all the way up the A2 waiting for his chance.
Listen, we're off to the Bennetts.
Yeah, okay.
Right, come on. Here we go. Got any more useful information for us, Steve?
I do, as it happens, yeah. Only my man wants paying. Maybe you could fund it, Sarge.
I think I'll give it a miss this time. Oh, and do yourself a favour, Steve. Don't get in any deeper. I think I've got bubonic plague, the looks I'm getting today. I organised 3 arrests, short notice, and what does Loxton do? He goes crying to his Uncle Bob because he doesn't get a piece.
Yeah, well, some people are like that, aren't they? What they can't eat, they spit on.
Yeah.
Flash gate.
Have they asked for a brief?
No, they haven't, Mrs. Bennett.
That's because they're telling the truth. Means nothing to you, vultures.
The truth, Mrs. Bennett, is that a man has been hit over the head with a pickaxe handle while his van was being stolen, and he could have been killed.
And when have you known my boys use violence? When was this robbery, anyway?
Night before last, Saturday.
No. No, sorry. Haven't any drivers. They're all out.
She'd stand up for them if they'd nicked the crown jewels. It's a joke.
And is this a joke as well? Couldn't be in two places at once, could they? Saturday night, my birthday party.
Who took this?
Nightclub photographer. His name's on the back.
It's a total cock-up. I've had 6 officers tied up on this, and now you're telling me it's looking dubious?
Gov,
You want to try telling the Chief Super it's looking dubious? He's virtually written his press statement. Somebody's not been checking their facts.
I wouldn't say that, Gov.
Oh, wouldn't you? Yeah?
Excuse me, Gov. Yeah. I had the club photographer checked, and he's kosher. He also confirmed that the photograph was taken at 10 o'clock on the night of the hijack, so that's the Bennetts out of the frame for it.
Well, that's wonderful. So now we know it's not dubious, it's certain. They'll walk.
Well, we're still going for handling, Gov.
Where exactly have you been getting your information from, Danny?
I can't tell you that, Gov.
Who? A name?
Well, I can't tell you his name, Gov. It's someone that Loxton has been bringing on.
So you set this entire operation up on the say-so of somebody you never met?
Yeah.
Did you know this? Well, you should have done. Right. Well, we better see what we can salvage from this, eh?
Don't you ever put me in a position like that again.
Like what?
If you want me to act on information in the future, I want every detail. I do not want to hear anything for the first time in front of the DCI when the ship's going down. Do you understand?
I was trying to catch villains. That is what I'm here to do.
No, you were trying to score brownie points. I'll be watching for that in future. Fortunately for you, the Bennetts are going nowhere. They're as guilty as hell.
Well, how do you know that?
I can smell it on them.
Danny, Leeds reckon there's no Kenneth Glover at the address on the driving licence. It's a rooming house, but there is a Kenneth Tomlinson. I reckon he was charged at Sun Hill a few years ago.
Thanks, Ray. Donna?
Well, there should be something in the charge index, but without a specific date, it could take some digging out.
Well, let's start digging, shall we?
Well, I should have knocked off already, Sarge. Do you want me to ask Mr. Cato about overtime?
No, better not. Show me where the books are.
So, do you do everything your brother tells you then, Billy? Suspect grins, which I take to be an affirmative gesture.
Billy, it's only fair to tell you this. Ted's been shooting his mouth off all afternoon. We only need your side of events to check the facts.
Suspect makes a childish face.
Well, I suppose he might have gone home. He's just staying out of the way. He's playing hard to get.
363, Sierra Oscar.
363 receiving. Go ahead, Reg.
Steve, D.I. Johnson would like a word with you as soon as possible.
Receive, Reg. Look, we're watching a disc wall at the moment. He's had a drink. We think he might drive.
Understood, Steve.
Oh, Rod, how's it going with Billy?
No how, Sarge. He's acting dumb. Well, at least I think he's acting. You know, Lineker could have dropped the Bennetts in this. If he worked out that we were onto him, he'd let someone else test the water, wouldn't he? Ring a local cab firm. A sort of dialing idiot.
Yeah, could be. Listen, have a crack at this, would you?
Glover, is it?
Yeah. Only he's not called Glover now. He's called Tomlinson. We think.
Taken together, these points have to be considered.
Oh, they're up to hearing it. You know they are. They were driving the vehicle.
All right, you had grounds for arrest, but I'm no longer sure we can justify detention.
I know what this is all about.
I beg your pardon?
This is about one of your officers having his snout pushed out of the trough.
No, it's about the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. If there are no grounds to detain the men, I have a duty to release them.
Once they're out of here, I've lost them, but you know that.
My first review comes up at 8. If you haven't turned anything up by then, I'll have to consider release.
If they walk...
Nothing on Glover alias Tomlinson yet. Rod's going through...
Monroe's considering release.
No, he's bluffing.
He'd better be.
Well, he's trying to wind you up. He's like that. He gets self-righteous and... What now, Gov?
Glover's the weak link. The Bennetts have got it off pat.
Right, Gov.
I'll be pursuing a line of inquiry, Pierce.
363 receiving, go ahead.
Yeah, Steve, I've got D.I. Johnson in the cadre.
I'm way, Sarge.
Yes, Mrs. Bennett, they have been fed.
Has Billy asked for me?
No, Mrs. Bennett.
Have they been offered a duty solicitor?
They have.
And what did they say?
It was unrepeatable, Mrs. Bennett.
Well, you can't expect to keep them banged up here forever. They've got a business to run. I'll sue.
Well, I thought I'd better tell you, sir, save any embarrassment later.
Thank you, Jack. There was a time when the bearer of bad news would lose his head. I'm not sure we'd progressed that much.
No, sir. It's not the head we go for now. Ah, Loxton. Sir. Word of advice. Don't take too much on yourself, because you end up screwing everybody else up.
Yes, sir.
Loxton.
Mum.
Have a seat. You took your time.
I had other duties to attend to, Mum. I made it as soon as I could.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Loxton, there's something I want to say to you. We have to square things, don't we?
Do we, Mum?
Yes, we do, because if we don't and things carry on as they are, the only ones that will benefit are the villains. Right. You've been let down by a member of my team, which means you've been let down by me. Because I should have known what was happening right down the line, but I didn't check. I took things for granted.
Oh, well, these things happen, don't they, Mum?
Just to make sure they don't happen again, I want to establish some ground rules. In future, you get anything you think we might be interested in, don't give it to my DSs, bring it to me.
That's just it, Mum. There might not be another time. It's a specialised area, isn't it, running a snout?
I don't know, a bit of common sense goes a long way. Loxton, this is an apology or the nearest you'll get to getting one. Don't waste it.
No, Mum.
Right then. This man of yours, who is he?
He's a car dealer. Tits Lineker's been leaning on him to provide disposable vehicles.
To ram vans with.
He wouldn't know that. Thing is, he took Titch over a car last week, and Titch was on his mobile phone to someone. The buyer, we think.
Glover.
Don't know. Whoever it was, he said he couldn't pick up anything till today. As soon as my man could find out where it was all happening, he was going to let me know.
And?
And he got through to DS Pierce, didn't he?
You should have been co-running him.
So DS Pierce informs me, Mum.
It's sound practice, Loxton. You need somebody to watch your back, somebody you can trust. Look, this morning should have been a joint operation. There's still time. Do you agree? I'm only asking once.
Yes, Mum.
Come on, then.
Oh, Gov, we found him in the charge index and dug this out. The descriptions are the same. Kenneth Tomlinson, Kenneth Glover. It's got to be the same man.
Well, he may be redeemed yet. Where's the DI?
Oh, she's not keeping me informed of her movements right now, Gov.
Well, we'll do it ourselves, then.
Yes, Gov.
Sarge?
Yeah?
I'll be off then, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Rod.
Hello, Racker.
Hello, mate.
Just want to get in the car for a minute.
Racker, this is D.I. Johnson.
Racker, I don't want to mess about. I've had a bad day. Now, we can either do this the easy way or the hard way. It's up to you. I don't care.
What's you on about, mate?
You were in possession of information I need, and one way or another, you're going to give it to me. It's an offence to withhold information about a crime and to deal in bent motors.
They're not bent.
PC Loxton's been very good to you, I hear.
Give over. I haven't had a penny.
He hasn't taken an excessive interest in your activities, has he? Could be difficult trying to sell motors with a constant police presence. Could be worse if certain people find out what you've told us already.
What's the easy way?
The easy way is we run this properly, on a long-term basis, the three of us. I get you registered, you get paid out of a fund legit, and you don't get any hassle. Right, now why wasn't Titch Lineker at the changeover this morning? Isn't he in on this?
Yeah. He's done all the hijacks. 4 of them.
So how come the Bennetts turned up? Lineker wouldn't work with them, would he?
No, mate.
So what were the Bennetts doing there? How did they find out? You told them, didn't you, Racker?
Yes, mate. It just slipped out.
Would the Bennetts have enough nerve to muscle in on Titch Lineker?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Did you tell the Bennetts where Lineker was hiding his van load of booze?
Yes, mate.
Right, well, you better tell us then.
You're not Kenneth Glover, as you told us. You're Kenneth Tomlinson. And in 1989, you were charged at this station with burglary artifice. In 1991, you lost your licence. You took your test again in the name of Glover. Now, that in itself is an offence. Do you have anything to say?
You seem to be doing all right yourself.
You lived in London for 4 years. You were a driver. So all this stuff about not driving across London is garbage.
I'm saying nought.
The Bennetts are going to be released from here in half an hour. You're going to face all this on your own. How's it feel to be had over by a couple of London wire boys, eh?
I never thought I was meeting those brats, did I?
Who did you think you'd be meeting? Titch Lineker?
Maybe. Look, I'm not grassing characters in his league. Sorry.
You gave the Bennett brothers some money, didn't you? What was it for? Liquor?
Yeah, it was. 2 grand.
Yeah. Mum. Titch Lineker.
Richard Lineker. I'm arresting you for robbery. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence.
Can I have the keys?
Why? You ready to charge someone?
Yeah.
Richard Lineker, Sarge.
Hello, Titch.
The injury's down to the Bennetts.
Well, we'll get him a doctor. What's happening, Gov?
Well, we found enough booze in his lockup to time in with the other hijacks. I'd say the problem was the Bennetts found out about the Saturday job before we did.
Well, we've got enough on Glover to charge him with handling, but now we've got Titch, I suppose there might be more forthcoming.
Yeah, well, let's hope that applies to all of us, eh?
Yes, Gov. If you say so.
I do. And that's the way I want to play it from now on.